What's going on, guys? Mike here. I got a simple and effective, and I would say even an ancient way of looking at conditioning and training your body that I think you can incorporate into your total gym or sliding bench training programming. Now, we debated about making more of a detailed video on this concept, but I really don't think it has to be. The beauty of this, really, in my opinion, is just in its simplicity. But I do think this could be a very effective way of building lean muscle, providing a little bit of structure for you guys, and just an easier way of kind of looking at progressing on a total gym. So I've been messing with this a little bit myself for some time before I wanted to go ahead and share it with you guys. So in this video, I'll outline how you can use this ancient training method to your advantage and also some different ways to incorporate it. So as always, if you guys do like this content, please consider liking and or subscribing. I will put some links in the description box for some of the things I'll be getting into and I'm also utilizing in this video. It really helps support me and supports the channel and keeps it going. All right, so what I'm talking about is adopting the classic Milo of Croton legend and applying it to your training. Now, if you're not familiar with what I'm talking about, the legend has it that Milo was a 6th century BC Greek wrestler who had a unique training method that made him get strong. And his supposed training methods have been a conceptual framework and a good explanation of how to approach resistance training in a number of circles. Now, it's said that what he did to get strong was he basically took a baby calf, put it over his shoulders. Some stories say he walked up and down a hill every day, or some people said it was he just was seen walking around the stadium at Olympia. And he did this daily and consistently as the calf continually grew to like a full-size bull, which then further increased his size and strength. And so resistance trainers have often talked about this is a good explanation or a model to explain how we get strong in the gym. That essentially we start out with really light loads, we do them with more higher volume, we do it consistently, and then over time we're adding incremental, increases in weight for a progressive overload or like a linear progression that our body further has to adapt to these stresses, and that's essentially how we get stronger. But again, a big caveat to this is we're really assuming that you're doing it consistently. And while this is a great, easy, simplistic model, it's sometimes easier said than done to actually put into practice because oftentimes people either add too much weight, they add too much weight too fast, or maybe not enough weight, or they're just simply not training consistently and kind of infrequently, so the body has a hard time kind of catching up to these increases in loads. And it overall just requires a little bit more planning to put all this stuff together when you're considering all the different variables and exercises that you're going to be doing for the day. But with a total gym, I find this could be a really good way of adding some simple progression and programming to make you strong workout to workout. So what I'm talking about in this video is that take your normal total gym workout that you guys find works best for you. Find those stable of exercises. I just did a video previously to this one that talked about my top 5 exercises I kind of cycle through. But find those traditional workouts that you really like and then simply just add some external loads and progressively do that over time. Now, I'll talk about some other ways you can increase resistance, but I actually find that the external weight plates I think do work best for this model. And I was motivated to actually pick up another pair of these 25-pound plates. I've gotten the same company before. I'll link them down below. I really like them. Not only are they the cheapest weight plates you can buy on Amazon, but they also come in different diameter sizes in the hole, so you can get 1-inch or even 2-inch sizes. This is obviously ideal for like using the weight bar attachment for your total gym. I've gotten 1-inch 45-pound plate that I think works out really well, but I've also found that if you actually have the 2-inch plate and you put the 2-inch plate in the inside and the 1-inch plate in the outside, it works out well. But since I have the barbells, I didn't want to buy all these extra weight plates, and since I'm spending the money, I like the idea of kind of interchanging the two. What's also great about these weight plates is that they are kind of smaller in diameter, so it makes it ideal for like when the total gym's at the bottom position, that it's not so big and bulky. They're also not too thick as far as in their width, I should say. And they also got these little handles that make it ideal to kind of hold on to them when you're doing things like leg exercises. And they actually do have some different size increments, which is pretty cool, so I'm definitely gonna pick up some more of those in the future. But regardless, whatever size you kind of get, I do find that the actual 2-inch bigger kind of holes in the bottom actually fit fine for the weight bar attachment. They don't move around too much. But maybe you have another sliding bench trainer or you have a total gym that doesn't have the weight bar attachment option. You certainly can use things like resistance bands, for instance. Even in this workout, I was kind of surprised, even putting on just one little light resistance band and kind of doing a workout, how much extra tension that actually does provide. And you certainly could just increase the band tension progressively from week to week or workout to workout. Another option that works out really well to add progressive weights is actually incorporating some weight vests. I talked about how not only can you wear it, but you actually can drape it over the glide board for a lot of these machines, and it actually does stay on pretty well. But whatever way you're gonna add resistance, essentially just add a little more weight each session. And by the law of the said principle, the specific adaptation to impose demands, your body will essentially be forced to get stronger or at least adapt to the increase in demands placed upon it. And what is great about using this method compared to like traditional free weights is that by using a total gym and just progressively adding some external resistance, you're much less likely to injure yourself or even overtrain. All right, now I'm gonna give you guys some various options on how you can incorporate this into your own training in a number of different ways. And like I alluded to at the start of the video, I could make this super complex complex and specific, but the beauty in this is it is so simple, and I think it'll work regardless whatever these methods you choose to do. All right, so the first way I'll show you how to do this is just from workout to workout. So as you guys are seeing here, I'm just doing one basic workout, and I'm gonna go through the same kind of sequence, and each set I'm just gonna progressively add just a little bit of external weight, and I'll just kind of keep this going progressively towards the end. All right, and this next one's probably my favorite, and that's just progressing an overall load just week to week. So go about your normal routine of what you do in your total gym, your normal sequence of stuff, but just kind of add, one external plate. It could be 10 pounds, 5 pounds, 25 pounds. If you're super strong, want more challenge, add 45 pounds. So you could start big or start small. I'd say initially kind of start small, but just go about your normal training routine, pretend like the weight's not even there, and just go about your business like you normally would. And then the next week, just add a little bit more weight. And again, it's up to you if you want to go like wait a whole week, or you want to wait like a few days. But the point is just progressively add a little bit from week to week. And you can even do this on like a non-linear fashion, where maybe you're going to progress like 2 weeks, then the third week you're going to take a week off or take some weight off, and then in the fourth week either increase it or start back from where you were. And this could be something you just kind of run in little mini cycles throughout the year. If you just want to mix things up for the next few weeks, take all the guesswork, not think about things too much, just add some external resistance, leave it on, and just go about your workouts and then progress it each week, and then kind of switch up to maybe something else you want to try. But whatever you choose, the great thing about this is you're taking all the guesswork out of your specific programming, and you're just going to force your body to adapt to the stress you're placing upon it. You're not going to think super specific about reps and sets. Just add the external weight on. The workout's probably going to feel a little bit harder, and your body's going to have to adapt until the next workout. But yes, you could overdo it. Definitely listen to your body. If something's kind of nagging, you're pushing back a little bit, you're not recovered, take a few days off. Maybe you took too much of a bigger jump from session to session or week to week. So definitely you have to consider those things at least a little bit. But the underlying factor that is most important in everything that I'm talking about here is you have to be consistent. Even if you ignored everything in this whole video and you just stayed consistent in the machine in general, your body does and will naturally adapt whether you recognize it or not. You'll be doing more reps, you might last a little bit longer per session, you're not getting tired as much throughout your sessions, you'll probably definitely be getting stronger, and overall you're just going to improve your performance on the machine the more you use it. So that's really it, you guys. I was really excited to share this video in particular, so if you do end up using this, please come back, leave a comment, let me know if you have any questions, comments, or feedback about this video, and perhaps you've even already tried this. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.